everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I apologise for the lack of videos over the last few weeks. I've been super busy either on retreat, running workshops, running my classes and planning my wedding. So I'm back today. I'm filming a little flow routine that you can do if, like me, you have been incorporating HIIT workouts, so high intensity interval training, into your weekly schedule and to your workouts. This is a good little routine that you can do to stretch out, to open up. It's so important to stretch after any workout, especially HIIT workouts or running, anything like that. This is perfect. So you will need a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you don't have to have a fancy yoga strap like this one. You can use a belt or a scarf or a towel, anything like that, anything that will give you a little bit of length. So we're going to start with popping that to the side, and we're going to start standing up and then come into a forward fold. So let's get started. So feet about hip width apart, grounding on down. Take a nice deep breath in, sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Easy in the knees as you fold over the legs. Allow the head and the neck to let go. And begin to breathe a little bit deeper in and out of the belly. If you'd rather go ahead here and grab for opposite elbows with opposite hands, then feel free to do that. And you can always walk out the legs a little bit and stretch them out. And maybe nod the head a few times, yes, no. And we'll take about 3 more breaths here. On your next exhale, release the hands down towards earth. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, come to a flat back. Plant the palms down and just nice and easy step it back to downward facing dog. And then once you're there, hamstrings might feel a little bit tight, hips might feel a little bit tight. So walk it out, bend one knee and then the other. And again, you can let go of the head, the neck, the chest. And always bring your feet out nice and wide and then bow the chest down if that works for you. Kind of any organic movement, anything that feels good here. And again, bring that nice easy breath in and out through the belly. On your next inhale, we'll sweep the right leg all the way up and back. Feel free to bend the knee, open up the hip, maybe flex the toes. And on your next exhale, step the right foot forwards in between the hands. Soften down through the left knee, down through the left foot, and nice and simply bring the hands to the thigh. Drop down through the hips, begin to elongate the spine up and out of each side waist, reaching the heart and the head up towards the sky. Nice easy breaths. And then exhale, release the hands back down to the mat, tuck the toes under, sweep the right leg all the way up and back, 3-legged dog. Again, you can stretch it out. And we'll go ahead and bring the right shin forwards to meet the wrists, so you're coming into a pigeon pose. Back leg straight and strong, soften down through the left foot. Right foot can either be nice and close towards that left hip, or you can bring it a little bit further forward. So it doesn't really matter, it might be somewhere in between. Everyone's totally different. Square off the hips, spider out the fingers. Inhale, lift up through the heart. And then exhale, slowly begin to fold forwards, walking the hands forwards. You can always make a little pillow here. You can rest your forehead down on the forearms or your hands, or you can come all the way down to the mat, whichever works best. And then when you're down here, think about centering sending the breath into the hips to open up space. And then see if you can begin to soften down through the shoulders and the head and the jaw a little bit more. On your next inhale, slowly come back up. Ground down through the hands. You might want to just wiggle that right foot back a little bit more. And then tuck the toes. Bring the sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. You can reach the leg up and back. Nice big stretch. And then go ahead and bring the right knee to the nose. Send the right foot up towards the left hand side of the mat. As far as it will go, or wherever feels good. Left hand can come up towards the sky. And then we'll go ahead and sit down from here. So the legs out nice and wide, come onto the sit bones. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, begin to fold forwards. Just as far as what feels comfortable here. Toes stay nice and active up towards the sky so that the knees are in a neutral space. Lengthen through the spine. We'll inhale, come all the way back up. Bring that right leg so it's on about a right angle. Hands come around back to the top of the mat. Pivot on the back foot. Right leg comes all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog. And then regular down dog. And again, you can walk out the legs a little bit here. Bending one knee and then the other. And then go ahead, take a nice deep breath in, lift the left leg all the way up and back. Again, you can bend the knee, open up the hip a little bit, maybe flex the toes. Making the knee the highest point, keeping length in the spine. On your next exhale, step the left foot forwards in between the hands. And then soften down through the right knee and down through the right foot. Nice and easy, we'll bring the hands to the thighs, sink down through the hips, lift up through the heart. Nice easy breaths. In and out through the nostrils. Finding space and length in the spine. So each inhale you can lift up slightly and then each exhale you can soften a little bit more. And we'll go ahead, exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, tuck the back toes, sweep the left leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. And then we'll bring the left shin forwards to meet the wrists. Back leg straight and strong. Soften it down through the right foot. Left foot wherever feels comfortable. Might be different to the other side. Nice deep breath in, inspire out the fingers, lift up through the heart. And then exhale, fold forwards, nice and gently, nice and easily. Again, you can make that little pillow for your head with your hands. I'm going to stay about here just so that you can hear me, but if you wanted to come all the way down, then that's good too. About 3 more breaths here. Again, maybe seeing if you can soften a little bit more in the shoulders, the jaw, and the head. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back up. Ground down through the hands. You can soften the left foot back towards the hips a little bit more. Tuck the back toes under, sweep that left leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Bring the left knee to the nose, send the left foot over to the right, wherever feels good. Right hand comes up towards the sky. And then exhale from here to sitting down. And then once you're here, again, you can come into that forward fold. Excuse me, facing my back to you. Or you can maybe take a little side stretch. Sometimes it feels good just to stretch out to one side. And then the other. Maybe bring the hands to the foot, roll around a little bit. Whatever feels nice. Doesn't have to look perfect, just as long as it feels good. Inhale, come all the way back up, bring the hands around, pivot on the back foot, left leg up and back, three-legged dog, and then exhale, release it back down, downward facing dog. Drop down to the knees, keep the knees together, come to a really nice closed child's pose, forehead comes down to the earth, a little bit of a sway side to side. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, lift on up so you come to sit on your heels. So from here, you're going to come into an easy seated position and grab your strap. So easy seated might be sitting on a block, it could be sitting on the heels, or you can come into cross-legged. And we'll bring our strap into our hands and then widen out the hands maybe a little bit wider than the shoulders. I'm going to scooch forwards just so I've got space behind me. This is a really nice shoulder opening stretch. We're going to do it 5 times through. So on your next inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the hands and arms behind you. Inhale, come up, and exhale, come down. And we'll do that 4 more times. So you have to make sure that you're not hyperextending the elbows here. Everything feels nice and easy. Might need to widen the hands out a little bit more, or you might find that you can begin to creep them in. So it's up to you, whatever feels best. And then one more time. Awesome, that's just like really good for shoulder maintenance. So from now, we will come down onto our backs. So any which way that feels good, come on down to your back. You can hug the knees to the chest if you like. And then we'll go ahead and grab your strap. Bring the left foot down to the mat. And you want to loop this strap around the ball of the right foot. So not the arch, not the toes, but the ball. And then extend that foot up towards the sky. Just allow the hands and arms to come down to whatever feels best. So no stress in the shoulders. Take a really nice deep breath in. And then on your next exhale, begin to draw the leg back towards the forehead a little bit more. So you should feel a nice stretch in the back of that right hamstring. And you can either keep this left knee bent, or you can begin to lengthen through the leg all the way to the front of the room. Whatever works best. So if you'd rather keep the knee bent, keep the knee bent. If you'd rather lengthen it, then lengthen it. So take about 5 more breaths here, keeping everything nice and active. And then bring your straps, both straps, into your right hand. Bring your left hand to your hip. Take a nice deep breath in. And then open up that leg over to the right hand side. So it might just come to here, that's fine. Maybe there's more space, you can come further down. And you can always use your elbow for support here, so you can soften it down. You're grounding down through the shoulders. Left toes stay nice and active towards the sky. Good, and then we'll inhale back through center, bring the strap into the left hand to the right hip, and then allow that leg to come over to the left. You feel a really nice stretch in the outside of that right leg. And again, the leg might not come terribly far over, so just allow it to be enough wherever you're at. And then we'll inhale, come back through center. Bring your hands to either side of the strap again. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, drawing the right leg in towards your forehead a little bit more. So hopefully there'll be more space now. And then soften the knee, release the loop of the strap. Maybe circle through the ankle. Both feet towards the front of the room, hands up and over the crown of the head. Nice big full body stretch. And then go ahead and bend the knees, and we'll take it to the other side. So grabbing your strap, remember, hook the ball of the left foot, so not the arch, not down there, but the ball, which is a little bit further up. And then extend through the leg up towards the sky. You want one hand on one side of the strap, one hand on the other. Extend out through the heel, maybe activate the toes. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, begin to draw this left leg down towards the forehead. And you should feel a good stretch in the back of the left hamstring. And then either staying there with this right leg, or if you want to begin to extend it all the way towards the front of the mat, toes point up towards the sky, then feel free. If it feels better to keep a bend in the knee, keep a bend in the knee. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, draw that left leg in towards the forehead, and we'll take 5 breaths. So we'll bring the straps into the left hand this time, right hand to the right hip, nice deep breath in. And then begin to open up the leg over to the left hand side. Again, maybe you come halfway, maybe you come a little bit further down. Keep extending out through the heel. Nice easy breaths, grounding down through the shoulder blades. We'll inhale, slowly bring the leg back to center, switch out the hands, nice deep breath in. And then exhale, allow that leg to fall over to the right. This is a really good stretch, I really like this one. Seems to create lots and lots of space in the legs. And if you suffer from anything going on in the lower back, if your lower back feels tight at all, this is always a really good one to do. And then we'll take a nice deep breath in, come back through center. Both hands to either side of the strap, nice deep breath in. Exhale, draw the leg in towards the forehead a little bit more. Hopefully there's more space there. And then go ahead, bend the knee, release the foot, place your strap to one side, hug both knees in towards the chest. And then go ahead, send the feet up towards the sky, cross the right knee over the left, so you crisscross the legs, bend the knees, bring the hands to either the shins, the ankles or the feet for a supine cow face pose. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, draw the legs in towards the chest. keeping those breaths really nice and full and deep. And then we'll release. Untangle the legs, feet up towards the sky, left knee over the right, hands, bend the knees, hands to either the shins, the ankles or the feet. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, draw the legs closer in towards the chest. And then release, untangle the legs, hug the knees in, T-shape out the arms. On an exhale, drop the knees over to the left, gazing either towards the sky or out and over towards the right. And then inhale back through center, drop the knees over to the right. And again, either keeping the gaze up towards the sky, or you can bring the gaze out and over towards the left. And then we'll inhale back through center. Make your way into Shavasana, or if you want to, you've got a wall nearby. Handily, I've got this door frame nearby, so I'm going to bring my legs up the wall, cactus out the arms, and close the eyes. If you want to take a regular Shavasana, now is a good time. Allowing your whole body to release and let go into the mat, into the earth, into this space. Begin to find some movement for the body once again. Fingers, toes, wrists and ankles. And then draw the knees in towards the chest. Gently roll over to one side. And then make your way back into an easy seat. Keeping the eyes closed, grounding down through the sit bones, lengthening through the spine, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Bring the hands into your heart center, connecting the right and the left sides. Bowing your head down to your hands. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do rate this video a thumbs up. Press the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'll place it somewhere for you. And yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.